Lord Cancerous. St. Judicus versus Lord Cancerous. Jeremy Haston.
My friends, today I tell you an amazing tale. It is the story of a family that had given up hope. Their daughter, Mabry, a 7-year-old girl from here in Texas, had been attacked and lay close to death. But by the strangest turn of chance, they had heard of a hero who might be able to save her. Who was this hero, you may ask? Who could stand in the face of such darkness? He is the noble Saint Judicus. Which of you have heard of the evil, wicked, and corrupt Lord Cancerous? He is a devious, depraved despot who is responsible for the deaths of countless innocent men, women, and even little children. He is the physical embodiment of hate. And today I will tell you the epic story of a glorious confrontation with him 1 year ago. St. Judicus had gathered a band of adventurers, some of them in this very room, and charged us with his mission to save the child. For no child should die in the dawn of life. And he in fact told us that there were many such children who were being held captive by Lord Cancerous. We all had families and knew that without St. Judicus there to protect them, we would fear for their futures. He charged us with trekking across the width and breadth of the land. This was a daunting task, for our mission was to take place in Texas, a land of heat and mosquitoes. Our heroes would have to trek many miles, and the urge to quit would be strong. So St. Judicus told us a tale of tragedy and heartbreak that had befallen one of the children. A young boy who had but one parent, his father, had been attacked by Lord Cancerous and lay close to death. And while he lay there in his bed, his father fell victim to one of Lord Cancerous' minions, leaving this child alone in the world with no family. Shortly thereafter, the boy also succumbed to his injuries and passed. St. Judicus told us many such tales, and as I was a new father myself, I knew that I must do whatever I could to keep this tragedy from happening to my family. So sufficiently motivated, the group of heroes traveled across the land. They trudged on and on for what seemed like weeks, their skin blistering from the blazing heat in the sun, until they reached the place of their final confrontation. Here, surrounded by the very children that they had come to rescue, the battle raged all over. On and on for hours they fought until they managed to free the children. The cacophony of battle surrounded us. The children, showing a lack of fear that belied their years, immediately took up arms in the battle against Lord Cancerous and his minions. Unfortunately, some of the children fell that day. But Mabry, the one we had come for, seemed to stand apart from the rest. Lord Cancerous had inflicted her very mind with his insidious disease. But she seemed to be of indomitable spirit. For every thrust of her sword, Lord Cancerous would parry with his spear. They battled round and round as we all surrounded and watched. We saw her weakening with every attack that Lord Cancerous made. She fell to a knee, exhausted. But summoning the last vestige of strength in her battered body, she managed to strike from underneath. Lord Cancerous cried out and retreated into the darkness, defeated but not destroyed. The jubilant children all ran and surrounded us with hugs, and as we mourned our losses, we led them back to their grateful families. We know that Lord Cancerous lies waiting in the shadows, lurking, hoping for another opportunity to strike. So St. Judicus stands ever vigilant with his children. What's that, London? He's returned. then we go back to war. Which of you will be brave enough and selfless enough to join the fight? Madam Toastmaster.